What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on Avengers Doomsday. So in today's video, we're going to go over all the latest and greatest Doomsday leaks, rumors, news, and what people are saying. There is a lot of yapping going on. There's a lot of nonsense being said, but also there's some pretty interesting things that are factually true that have been said recently. So if you are new around here, what the freaking hell are you doing? Make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the Marvel, DC, Kaiju, Monsterverse, pop culture-based content that I try to deliver on a daily basis. Could subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on. Check us out on Instagram at Warstu to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful face. Or check us out on TikTok, Warstu. And also check us out on Twitter, WarstuG. Right, let's get into it. So, Tobey Maguire allegedly is in London. So what does this mean? You're getting everyone making like a 10-minute video talking, and all these TikTokers and stuff, talking about, yo, Toby's in London, must be for Avengers Doomsday, must be for Spider-Man Brand New Day, because they don't film anything else in England. Oh, wait, they film a lot in England. Why do they film a lot in England? Because the movie studios get back 30% in tax credits as long as you film enough in the country and as long as you spend enough filming in the country. So, are they filming Spider-Man and Doomsday in London? No, not really. I mean, sure, they're filming at, Windsor Castle, sure, but the majority of the movie, being Spider-Man and Doomsday, will be filmed in Pinewood Studio in Slough, which is outside of London. It's not even close to London. It's not even on the outskirts. It's not in London. So I do really laugh when a lot of American content creators that think the whole of the UK is just London. London isn't even the biggest city in the UK. So, Toby's in England. Can't be filming anything else. It's got to be Avengers Doomsday. It's got to be Spider-Man. But also, they don't just film Marvel movies at Pinewood. They film a lot of movies at Pinewood. So, is he in Doomsday? Well, he's allegedly part of the Loki's Exiles team. So, maybe. But I don't really think that's the case. And is he going to be in Spider-Man Brand New Day? Again, I don't really think that's the case, but it's cute that people report stuff because absolutely every actor in the world, if they're now seen in London, that means they're shooting for Doomsday or Spider-Man. Make it make sense. But your boy Warstu won't make a 25-minute video talking about literally one thing. So, also in the news, there's been a lot of yapping. It's almost like actors have been given a mandate to talk about Avengers Doomsday being the biggest movie ever for Marvel. Well, we already know this. So recently, Channing Tatum, who plays Gambit, said this: you just can't understand what this is going to be. Anybody that has loved these things growing up, it's going to melt your brain. It's going to be the biggest thing they've ever done. That is for sure. Channing Tatum. Interesting. David Harper said something about the scale. Teases the enormous scale of Avengers Doomsday. I would say, I've never been on a set like this in my life. I've never seen anything like this. Yeah, bro, because you've never been part of an Avengers movie. Respectfully, sure, you've done Stranger Things. You were part of the Thunderbolts. But most of these actors have never been in a movie on the scale of an Avengers movie. So everybody's yapping about how big it is. The actor that plays Namor says, yeah, every character will have smaller roles. There are like 20-something characters involved in the story. It's more condensed since they have to fill it up and space all the characters out in different universes. Cool story, bro. So everything that people are reporting, although they know more than me because they're actually working on the movie, it's all pretty, obvious stuff. It's going to blow your mind away. It's bigger than Infinity War. It's bigger than Endgame. And you know what they're going to say about Secret Wars? Yo, you've never seen anything got this level. So it is cool. We know it's going to be the biggest movie ever. The Russo brothers have also said it's the biggest movie they've ever made. But respectfully, outside of Marvel, all their movies are basically tanked. So yeah, cool. It's cool that everyone's saying it's going to be the biggest movie ever. But we've known this since they announced it. Let's be honest, lads. So also in the news, there's some interesting rumors going around. So as we know, Marvel has a mystery movie coming out July 2027. Now, I've already said it should be Doctor Strange 3 because that makes most sense. Now, rumors are going around. Blade is a possibility, but we better get to know sooner than later. This is via a report. It's interesting because Doctor Strange basically set everything up. It would make the most sense. But according to a scooper, while it's possible that it could be Doctor Strange 3, Marvel is currently looking at other options. Interesting. So, as we know, there's lots of new scoopers that, okay, alleged scoopers, let's be honest, that have appeared out of nowhere. So, James Mack had this to say about Sentry. Now, it's worth saying, Sentry is powerful, but he's not actually powerful because he's pretty weak unless the Void takes over him, let's be honest. Bob cannot use his powers without the Void taking control of his body, we already know that. Leaving him more fearful and insecure as he's currently the strongest hero in Avengers alive. Is he though? I don't think he is, because if he can't access the Void, then he has no powers. So is he the most... No, I'd argue that he isn't. But he is technically, you know, on level the most powerful when the Void comes out. But if he can't control that, then he's weak as hell, let's be honest. And the Avengers need him for this new threat. Why do the Avengers need someone like on Sentry's power level to take out Dr. Doom? They don't. They need a plan. Like, y'all guys are overhyping how powerful Dr. Doom is, but if you listen to the plot leak we went over the other day, then it does sound like he is really powerful. But Sentry wasn't on that plot leak. Like I've always said, I'll go over multiple plot leaks. Doesn't mean they're true. It's just an interesting thing to go over. But goddamn, them comments on that video were pretty cool. So, in Avengers Doomsday, Doom exploits his fragility and fear, creating chaos amongst heroes, pretending to help, manipulating them into fragile puppets before revealing himself as the true villain. Now, this will most likely take place when they go to the X-Men universe to save Monica Rambeau. That's probably when, after that big ass fight takes place, that's most likely when we're gonna find out that really Doom is the villain. Bob will cause the monster Void to take over, not like in Thunderbolts. We're talking about the creature Void. Matt continued, adding Professor X will engage in a mental battle with the Void in an attempt to vanquish the Sentry's inner darkness and save his fellow heroes from being killed. Then it went on to say, I've seen involving the Sentry. It seems heavy triggered in Bob would cause chaos. But is it Bob or is it actually the Void? What is interesting also is it says this, talking about his standout role in Bad Genius, Doctor Strange franchise star Benedict Cumberbatch confirmed he's ready and willing to join the fight against Dr. Doom. Hey, well, look, I'm all for it. I'm ready, the actor teased. With Wong, he's been promoted to Sorcerer Supreme, so it's all in his hands. The Marvel Universe, so to see where we go with it, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Although he didn't actually confirm he's in it, he keeps going, well. We know Benedict's in it. We know there's a bunch of other characters that they don't want to be out there. That's just why I find it funny when any actor see in London, it's like, oh my God, Toby was in No Way Home. That means Toby's going to be in this movie. Doesn't really mean that at all, to be honest. It just means an actor's in London, right? Could be doing anything. Toby actually does other movies outside of Avengers Doomsday and outside of Spider-Man. He could be doing anything. Could be there for any reason. Now, recently, Chris Hemsworth rapped, we know that. Chris Evans has been seen looking jacked, although, I mean, jacked is really subjective. He just looks like he's pretty lean, to be honest. And yeah, he does look like he's got the face of Chris Evans. It's clean shaven, the haircut. I mean, all signs do point to this whole Peggy Carter, Chris Evans, Captain America, Loki, Doctor Doom scene being real. We've gone over what exactly could potentially happen extensively in a video we did the other day. Now, on this article, I'm reading it here. They do a comparison, June versus September. He's definitely put some muscle on. No, whoever's written this article doesn't understand body composition. He's just leaned down a little bit. He's literally the same size. He's leaned down. But obviously, when you lose body fat, it makes your muscles pop more because the body fat is no longer there. And also, Gwyneth Paltrow was recently in a picture with Robert Downey Jr. Gwyneth Paltrow confirmed to be in the movie, although we already know that. And I do find it interesting that some of the actors in the movie, they're yapping an awful lot. It's like all of a sudden they've got some attention in the media and now they won't stop freaking yapping. And it's like, yo, you're probably a side character in the movie. Why are you yapping all the time? So the Shang-Chi actor never stops yapping. Simu Liu says everyone will be blown away by Robert Downey Jr.'s performance as Dr. Doom. I mean, he's a good actor. Not quite Oscar award winning for best actor, but support actor. So it's like, okay, lad, we know you're in this movie. Stop freaking yapping. Every day feels like I get to work with people I respect and admire. Cool story, bro. Start talking about that you want the Shang-Chi sequel. I do find it interesting with his movie, right? Is the 10 rings alongside Kamala Khan's bangles was supposed to be used for, you know, some kind of time travel, their ancient artifacts. So yeah, maybe the reason why Simu Liu is such an important character in this movie is probably Doom may want his 10 rings. Who knows? Like, I mean, are we ever going to get the Shang-Chi sequel? Although I don't think Shang-Chi is a very good movie, I mean, the 10 rings, I mean, that would make sense in the sense of what they set up with the 10 rings. I mean, is that wise in the movie? Doom's after the 10 rings? Potentially. Why would he want them? I mean, we went over a lot of concepts and theories about why Kang needed the 10 rings, potentially. Doom should really want Kamala Khan's bangles, and he should really want the 10 rings, in theory. You know, you got to remember this beacon signaling that in a post-credit scene, and also kind of indication that maybe the signaling was from his 10 rings, and maybe somehow Kamala Khan's bangle comes into it. So that's all for this video today, lads and lads. I've gone over a bunch of rumors, leaks, and what people were saying. I'm very different to other creators. Like I've said before, I won't throw out 8 different videos about 8 different subjects. I'll put it all in one, because there's no point making a video about Toby being in London. Probably isn't even relevant, you know, and, you know, side notes of what people say. It's just the way I've always done content on this channel. So likewise, guys, check us out on Instagram at Warstu to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice. Check us out on Twitter, WarstuG. And I'll catch you in the video, guys, very soon. Catch you later.